Hello everyone, it is Robots. I apologize for the lighting, it's not the best in here because I'm kind of in the corner of the room and then it's a black bookcase which kind of cuts off the light here. But I am going to be doing a manga collection video today, which I'm going to take a step back and just do the full bookshelf and down to there, and then my vinyl on the bottom, and then over here as well. So I'm gonna have to move this because I'm in the way, but we'll start from the top. Up here I have my little weird Japanese section where I have like this collection book on, as I said, it's hard to see in the light. It is Steins Gate, Chaos Head. I think there's some Chaos Child stuff in here. I don't remember, this might have been before it came out. Unfortunately, sadly enough, it did not have robotics notes stuff, which I was hoping it would, but alas, since that's my favorite of their series. Then I have this here. It's actually volume 3 of Lyrical Nanoha Force. The reason it has this box is it came with this figure, which I have over here, not holding her gun right now, with all my other little Nanoha figures I'm gonna have to put back together. So I just have the full box here. And then the last one, because I didn't think it would ever get a translation, is Hanayome wa Motodanshi, or The Bride Was a Boy. It is an autobiography by the author Chi, who is transgender. I read it online, it was really good, really sweet, and I really wanted to support the artist and own it for myself, but I was like, there's no way this ever gets translated. It's a random fan one off of, just like off Pixiv. Or I don't think it was actually Pixiv, but it's one of those sites. It's like a fan self-published comic. Most of those won't get picked up to be translated, but we'll get to that later. I guess not, we can talk about it now. 7 Seas actually announced they're licensing it, so I will have an English version of this as well, soon. And all the hope came from this other book, which I'll get back to later, but My Lesbian Experience with Loneliness, which I cannot get back in its spot. There we go. It kind of started the whole self-published LGBT series coming over that 7 Seas has started because it sold so well, so they're doing more like The Bride Was a Boy, which is cool. Up here as well, we have Record of the Lotus War, A Gathering of Heroes. It is the first of 3 volumes of the Grey Witch series. It is by CPM Manga. It is back when they had, or when they still tried to print them like large graphic novels. So it's really old. I got it from my brother forever ago. I would love to see the rest of it eventually. 7 Seas just put out the hardcover light novel version, so I'll probably, hopefully pick that up and be able to read more about Lotus War. Because I've always been interested in it, but because it's old, it's hard to find. Next out we have Chobits. Parts 1 and 2, complete series. I'm really annoyed that they're from different prints. As you can tell, the covers don't match. It annoys me. Dark Horse Y. And then we have Wandering Sun. Volumes 1, 2, and 4, because 3 to find in Canada is like over $100 for the volume. And this series, unfortunately, I think only the first 8 volumes are out in English, and they're from Fantagraphics, and it doesn't look like they're printing the rest of the series, and they're not reprinting any of the old series, so I'll never probably find 3. I do want to pick up all the ones they released, because these are really nice hardcover releases. Like, they're beautiful. This one was actually an old library one. That's the only reason I got it so cheap, because it was sold out too. But unfortunately, they're never gonna finish, which really makes me sad. I'm hoping the licensing right will be sold off to Viz, because they just picked up another series by the same author, Sweet Blue Flowers. I have no idea where it is in this bookshelf, so I cannot jump to it. We'll find it though. We'll find it somewhere in here as we go. But yeah, so that's my Wandering Sun. I want to get more of it. Just gonna move this little ruby here. We have Fire Force. It is the newest Atsushi Okubo series. I am missing volume 6. I think it just came out. It's a fun series. It's from the career of Soul Eater. You can kind of tell by the art it has that same super cool aesthetic. The plot's okay. It's not super amazing, but design-wise, it is just fantastic, and it has the same kind of gothic horror comedy feel as Soul Eater that I really enjoyed. So staying caught up on this series as best I can. I really like it. Next we have Inspector, volumes 1 to 6. It's a Kyosho Dara series. It is like a, well, how do I explain it? It's like a murder mystery supernatural series. That's the word I'm looking for. So it's really cool. It's like trying to like unravel like, oh, this weird ghost story thing. There's like this headless ghost that crushes people or whatever, stuff like that. And there's this weird supernatural world and stuff. And I just really like Kyosho Dara's writing. I always have. And I like how they always seem to pair up with a new artist. And it's usually an artist who I've never heard of before. So it usually helps me get the artists on my notice page, because like this art is fantastic for this series. You will see more Kyosho Dara stuff as we move along. We have volumes 1 to 3 of Land of the Lustrous. Volume 3 here actually is a misprint. I don't know if I can one-handed skip to one of the pages where it happens. Every book in the bookstore had this misprint, so I had to get one. Okay, yeah, here you can kind of see on this page, it's just like extremely faded out compared to the other. Like you can kind of see the difference in writing, and there's just numerous pages near the second half of this are like that. Can I skip to another one? Okay, it doesn't look like I'll find another one, but yeah, it's a weird misprint. I don't mind collecting misprints. Unfortunately, I don't really want that one because of the fact that it makes it hard to read, but I'll probably get a second copy of this that's not misprinted and then just keep this as well. We have the entire Maria the Virgin Witch collection. This is by Masayuki Ishikawa. I was a big fan of Moyashimon, the anime, which is by the same creator. So, about this, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I love his work and his character designs, even if they do have sort of a same face issue, even across his previous series. This style, I absolutely adore. So, and then we have UQ Holder 1 to 7. I stopped collecting this series once it became Negima 2. It made me really sad. I bought it because I was interested in UQ Holder for UQ Holder's plot, not for Negima's plot. Otherwise I would have Negima somewhere in here. I actually loved the early part of Negima. I just didn't like him when I went to Shonen Battle series. And then for the opposite reason, I loved UQ Holder. Well, it was the Shonen Battle series, and then it went super harem-y, and then it went back to Negima. I'm just like, whatever, I'm done. It's over. I used to love it. Still, I have up to the Santa arc, which is fantastic. It's probably one of my favorite shonen arcs of all time. But yeah. So that is, that's all my Kodansha stuff. So over here, I just have to move this little figure. Sorry, I keep figures on here, which makes this awkward. I have Whispered Words, volumes 1 to 3. Alright, sorry about that cut. I realized there's a stream running in the background and some of the volume might be bleeding through, so I went and turned that off. So as I was saying, we have all 3 volumes of Whispered Words, the omnibus volumes from One Piece Books, which are actually a pretty nice collection. I'm surprised One Piece Books hasn't done more manga that I've seen, but it's a pretty good series. The biggest flaw with this series, I think, is the first half of the first volume is probably the strongest of the entire series. Like, its intro is so good, but then it kind of meanders for a little too long before it gets to the end, unfortunately. It was just a series drawn out too long, I think, so the ending wasn't as fulfilling, but the beginning is fantastic. It's one of the best portrayals of unrequited love I have ever read or seen, because it's like that in the anime too. After that, we have 2 volumes of A Centaur's Life. I need to catch up on this. It's a really cute series. Monster Girls, it's really weird. It's got like some weird political stuff going on in the background. It's really like offbeat. Like I think there's like in volume 2, just they're visiting someone, there's just like a sign that's like, no littering, if you do, you'll be shot on sight, and there's like armed guards around to shoot anyone who litters, and weird stuff like that. Like, it's just this weird dystopian world with a bunch of monster girls. But yeah, there's a bunch of volumes of this out. I need to catch up still. I have the complete collection of Akuma no Riddle. I like this series, it's cute. I need to get the anime still. Good assassin battle lesbians. The good stuff, you know? The real good stuff. And then we have the first volume of Angel Beats Heaven's Door from Seven Seas. Something happened with volume 2 in the licensing and it never came out when it was supposed to, and they've never, to my knowledge, answered why, but I don't think the rest of this is ever gonna come out. I think there was some weird licensing issue with like Jun Maeda or something. So this, I think, is a dead series in the water. But I love Angel Beats, so I'm gonna hold on to it, hoping the rest does eventually come out. And if not, I might just get Japanese volumes to finish it. After that, this is like a little Yuri section because it's all my 7 Seas stuff. We have Bloom Into You volumes 1 to 3. A really cute Yuri series. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I'm excited for the next volume. Good stuff. After that, we have Gakko and Polizzi, a Milk Morinaga series. There are 2 volumes. Volume 2 was sold out and out of print at the place I normally shop, so I bought the second volume on eBay and I'm just waiting for it to arrive. After that, we have Girlfriends, the complete collection, more Milk Morinaga. I have pretty much everything of hers that is... Yeah, I have everything of hers that's come out in English. There's just 2 books that are in the mail right now that I'm waiting on, but so I have that. Yeah, Gakko and Polizzi, volume 2 I'm waiting for on the mail, and then we have Hana and Hina, volumes 1, 2, and then 3 is in the mail. Yeah, that came out on the 28th, and shipping is a bit delayed because of Christmas stuff, so it'll be here hopefully this week, and then I'll be able to finish that collection. We have Kase-san, volumes 1 to 3. It's a super cute Yuri. I absolutely adore this series, and I really hope they make a full anime like they've been teasing and trying to, so yeah, I highly recommend that one. Sorry, I'm having trouble getting into the corner. There's just like a CRT down here. Just card stuff and CRTs in my closet. But we also got more Milk Morinaga. This is the Kisses, Size, and Cherry Blossom Pink one-shot omnibus volume, which is, it's okay, it's fun, it's all that. Then we have Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, volumes 1 to 5. Cute dragons, basically Yuri. One of the creator, I always forget their name, it's like Cool K Yusinja. Sorry, let me get that in the light. Cool Kyosinja. I'm probably butchering that. I'm so sorry, but they have another series that's going to be coming out soon that's pretty good about yokai, so I will hopefully be picking that up. And then, as I mentioned earlier, my lesbian experience with loneliness. The 7 Seas one that kind of started the whole LGBT self-published books they're bringing over thing. There's a sequel to this they're bringing over too, so I'm excited for that. Then we have My Monster's Secret, volumes 1 to 5, just a good rom-com. It's enjoyable, it's fun, it's dumb, it's got cute monster girls. I need to catch up on this. I'm a few volumes behind. And then we have Non Biyori, volumes 1 to 8. I adore Non Biyori, it's such a good series. I actually wasn't buying manga for a while, and then I watched the anime for this, and it's like, I need more. I'm buying the manga, and that kind of got me back into my manga collection, which I hadn't updated in a while. So, yeah, volumes 1 to 8, I'm all caught up on that right now. Looking forward to volume 9. Just a really cute slice of life. And then, on to the next shelf we have... In the dark here, let me pull this out into the light. We have Occultic 9, the light novel, volume 1. Volume 2 is out. I don't have it yet. I need to get it. Cool supernatural mystery stuff again. Pandora and the Crimson Shell, the canonical prequel to Ghost in the Shell, surprisingly enough. Cute lesbian robots, basically. That's pretty much what it is. It's adorable. I love it. Great series. Sorry, Onoda. We have Please Tell Me Galko-chan, which this is a really cool release because all of it, the entire thing is done in like ballpoint pen art. Let me get to a random page. So yeah, it's all like full color, but it's like pens. I cannot hold this open to get clear view, but yeah, it's really cute. It's just like high school slice of life, but they actually talk about like real things, like I don't know. Some people are like, oh, they talk about sexual things, it's weird, but it's like high school girls talk about that. It's realistic. And it's actually a good, like, I guess, way for, I guess, young girls who probably read this are probably like, I didn't know that about my body, that's good to know and stuff, because they do like a question. Is this like this? This is a question people want to know, and then they answer it sort of through the characters. More Milk Morinaga, we have Secret of the Princess. It is a standalone volume series. It's very cute. That's the rest of my Milk Morinaga here. And then the last 7 Seas volume we have is Waranohara and the Great Blue Sea. I haven't finished reading this yet, but it's pretty cute. The art is amazing. It's apparently based off a game, which I have to search up. After reading what I have, it is just one of those things I want to see more of. Moving on, we've hit the Tokyo Pop section. I've gotten rid of most of my Tokyo Pop over the years because I'll never finish the collections because they're out of print, but there's some I still have. The Dot Hack Cell light novel series, it's completed, it's really good. I love Dot Hack, this is a great, great series. Also, look at the covers of these, they are absolutely gorgeous. Anyways, Plus Anima Volume 1. I always wanted to get the rest, but the last volume is like $100, so I don't know, maybe I'll do it one day. Elemental Gelade, Gerard, I don't... It's weird, it's spelled all kinds of ways and looks different, but we have volumes 1 to 12. There are 18 volumes in total, but Tokyo Pop only ever released 12 before they went under. I'm thinking of getting the last 6 as Japanese volumes. And then there's also a prequel series, I think, that was made that is Japanese only. It's being translated online digitally, which I'm going to try to find and buy so I can have it legally, but I do think I might just buy the last volumes in Japanese so I can finish my collection, because I adore this series. I know this is supposed to be my manga collection, but I just got these, like, literally this week. I bought, like, the soundtrack, and then I got a used copy of the Genion complete set with the dub. It's a little beaten up, but it was, like, $150 to $250 cheaper than it normally is to find, so yeah, I adore this series. It's a really fun shoujo-y shonen. Next up we have Gothic Sports. I actually got these from a friend just a while ago. I haven't read them yet. They're apparently really weird. I think there's 5 volumes in total, but only 5 are ever translate, or I think there's only 5 you can, or 3 you can buy, but there's 5 total. It's some sports, obviously, it's a soccer thing. I think it's actually German, but yeah, I have to find the last 2 volumes somewhere, I guess, if they are out there. If not, maybe get the last 2 in German, who knows. But yeah, my friend gave them to me, so I have to read those still. And then we have the Recast Complete series, all 6 volumes of the manhwa. It's really awkward because you finish the last volume, it's like, the prequel's done, and it's like, oh, this was a prequel to a bigger series that they never did, so rip. But yeah, we have Kill la Kill volumes 1 to 3. We have specifically the Omakase gold and silver covers for volumes 1 and 2, and then the hardcover special edition volume 3. I was really pissed because they wouldn't sell this in Canada, and I had the 2 hardcovers from Omakase, so I had to get my friend in the States, buy it through them, and then like pay them back, and or like have it shipped to them and then have them ship it to me and pay them back the shipping. It was really dumb. Oh boy, I'm knocking people over. Over here we have Nishijo 1 to 5. I need to get the last 5, and then the Helvetica series. And then next out we have the Tokyo ESP volumes, which the rest continue down here. And I have to move another figure. But we have 1 to 8, which is, they're all 2-in-1 volumes, so that's like the complete collection. I'm really annoyed because they're all like white with the city, and then just 3 is like black. It's like, damn it, you had one job. After that we have After Hours, a really cute Yuri series about adult life, early adulthood. and like a DJ scene. It's pretty neat. Black Cat 1 and 3. I need to get 2, and the rest, it's a good shoujo. I want to complete this collection. It's an older one, so it's going to be a bit harder, but who knows, maybe it'll get re-released. Golden Kamuy 1 and 2. I think 3 is coming out soon. It's also a really good, cool seinen. Highly recommend it if you like period pieces, because it's set just after the Russo-Japanese War. I think that's what they call it. I don't know. Haikyuu Volume 1. I need to get the rest of it. Good sports. Good sports! Sport. Heaven's Will. It's a single standalone series volume. Not much to say about it. Mare Volume 1. Another old shonen I want to complete one day. I think there's like 18 volumes total. I don't remember. I'll have to check these out. This is actually the first manga I ever got. I got it from my brother, even before I got the Record of the Lotus War volume from him. My brother got Shaman King Volume 1, I got this. I do want to complete this just for nostalgia's sake one day. And then over here we have Ouran High School Host Club. Ignore the Luck and Logic card box. I'm going to move that. If you haven't done that beforehand, my arm is very sore from holding this for 20 minutes. So we have the complete collection. I actually got this off a friend when they moved, because they couldn't really take it with them, so I bought it off them, and I'm still working my way through it. It's kind of awkward because I'm like working my way through the first half still. It's like I know what happens, so it's kind of not as fun, but once I get to that halfway point where it passes the anime, I'm sure I'll get really good, and I'll probably blaze through it. And then I mentioned Kyo Shirodera earlier. Here's one of their earlier series, Record of a Fallen Vampire, and as I was talking before, how I love the artwork that the people they have for artists make. It's just got stunning artwork. Except that volume has bad artwork. Some of it's really cool, like, yeah, so, my shoulder is killing me. Yeah, I have this complete series, all 9 volumes, really good. I can't move over more at this, because I am literally resting on a CRT. But we got Seraph of the End, Volume 1. I don't know if I'll buy the rest. I really like this series at first, but I don't like how it's been going lately, so I don't know if I will actually buy it or not, or just get rid of Volume 1. I have time to decide. And then, in the dark of the lower corner, we have Sweet Blue Flowers I was looking for earlier. It is the Viz. It's by the creator of Wandering Sun. I really hope if this sells well, they will pick up Wandering Sun from Fantagraphics. That'd be nice. And also in this corner, we have Tagami Bachi, or Letter B. This is another shonen series I really like, and has absolutely fantastic art. I love the art in this series more than most other manga. Like, it is just fabulous. So this I need to finish. I think there are 20 volumes total, and I have the first 5, so hopefully we'll get the rest. After that, you can see the lighting issues here, can't you? We have Voiceover Seiyu Academy. It's a Maki Minami series. It is a cute shoujo about voice actress in training. It's a good shoujo. It's 12 volumes, so there's lots of stuff. It has really good side characters too. So yeah, I have that complete series. I picked the first volume up at random off my first paycheck at my first job, and then every paycheck I would buy 2 volumes at a time after, and then I just bought 3 for the last 3, and that's how I collected this. It was pretty fun getting to read a tiny bit at a time. I was super excited every paycheck to get more. After that though, we have Whack Whack, which is a weird name, WAQ. It's a Ryu Fujisaki 4-volume sci-fi series with really wacky and weird art. It's pretty neat though. It's a fun time. It's a fun short shonen if you like those. And then after that we have World Trigger. I like on the lowest shelf is where I have all my like black backed books, so you can't even see them in the darkness. But we have volumes 1 to 10 and then 14, because 14 was on sale half off, so I bought it. I mean, buy it while it's cheaper, right? I'll get the others in between soon. And then we have Anne Happy, volumes 1 to 3. I actually really like the manga more than the anime, and I really like the anime, so slowly working my way through this series. I need to catch up on a few volumes behind. After that, we have Bungo Stray Dogs, more shonen. I'm actually surprised at how much shonen I have compared to Slice of Life, because I really like Slice of Life. But yeah, really, really good series. Highly recommend checking out, and the anime as well, but suicide warning. One of the characters is like obsessed with trying to commit suicide, so if you have troubles with that, be warned. Dimension W, it is a sci-fi series. It's pretty okay. It's not any priority to get right now, but I keep getting volumes as gifts, and I'm like, okay, there's a cute robot girl. I'm fine with that. The anime is okay. The manga is okay. It's nothing amazing, but still, it's just like a dumb, fun time. And then after that, we have the first volume of DRR. And then I have to actually switch bookcases now. Oh, my knees from sitting. Oh, I am homestuck trash. Let me move that out of the way. We have the rest of DRR, the first arc, and then we have the Psych arc, and then the first volume of the Yellow Scarves arc. I need the 2 other volumes for the Yellow Scarves arc, and then the $3 arc I think has 1 volume out right now. I think, so I need to check that out. The manga is coming out really, really slowly. I don't know if more has come out since the first volume of the $3. After that, we have Higurashi no Naku Koroni, When They Cry. I have the complete Curse Killing arc, which is volumes 5 and 6 in the series. I do want to complete this, but I don't know if I will. But I also don't want to get rid of it, because it is kind of like a standalone arc I can use. And then also, this volume is really cool, because it's actually a misprint. Like, say this is the cover, right? I'd read this way. Wait, it's upside down, right? Like, the cover was put on backwards and upside down. So if I want to read it, I actually have to flip it this way, and then this way. And then, ta-da! First page, second page. So yeah, it's just like this weird misprint I somehow ended up with. But it's pretty cool, so keeping that. Then we have the Isolator light novel series. I'm 1 volume behind on that right now. I'll catch up soon. Kiss and White Lily for My Dear Squirrel. It is another cute Yuri series, but I'm kind of pissed at it and don't have the other volumes yet, because like the first one's all about these main girls, and I got really invested in them, and then every volume after, they're just kind of like side characters slowly doing their arc and interfering with other people's arcs, and each volume's like about a different set of girls and their relationships. It'll be like, this one has like these 3 relationships we're focusing on. It's like a bunch of weird interconnected stories, but I just want to know what happens to these 2. Come on, go back. So slowly gonna buy that. But after that, we have Murcielago. This series is wild. I just got content flagged for that. It's like if Dexter was an anime girl, mass murderer, and everyone knew Dexter was a mass murderer, anime girl lesbian, who then started murdering for the government. Yeah, it's super out there, like it's super over the top ridiculous. I think there's like a point where they're trapped in a laser room like in Resident Evil or whatever, and Kuromari? I just forgot her name, I'm so bad. She like destroys the last laser, and they're like, oh, what knife was that? If you had a knife, why didn't you use the whole time? And she like pulls it up, and it's like a vibrator. It's like, god damn it. Like, it's that kind of ridiculous. And then we have Nabai no, volumes 1, 2, and 4. 3 is on order, but it was back ordered. They didn't have any in the warehouse. There's only at 1 store they had left, so they had to pull it from the store and then send it, so it's going to be coming much later. And it's coming with volume 5 as well, so I'm gonna have all of that. Ninjas. I'm pretty sure the author on Mal, it's listed their favorite anime as Naruto and Ninja Scroll, so yeah, ninjas. They're also the author of Shimanami Tasogyar, which is a really cool LGBT series, so I want to buy all of this and support them, and then hopefully get that to come over and then buy that. 7 Seas work on it. After that, we have my Pandora Hearts collection, which goes all the way down here to volume 24. I'm so angry. I bought like the last 4 volumes, and then they like came out with the complete box set, and the box set looks amazing. And I'm like, it's like $100. I can't just sell all 24 volumes. That cost me, because they're like $15 each. It's like $300 over the years. It's like it's $100 and it looks so much better and it's such a cool release and I want it, but I can't put another $100 on top of all of this. Maybe one day as a present. After that we have School Life, volumes 1 to 8. It's psychological horror zombies with cute girls. Yeah, it's fun. It's dumb fun. I enjoy it. I really enjoy the anime. I have the Sentai Filmworks limited edition over there. We have Soul Eater. This is actually the special edition from Loot Anime. The rest of the box was trash. Loot Anime is awful. Don't buy it. I actually have a volume of Black Clover not in here because I got it with it and I just didn't care about it and did not want it at all. So, yeah. It's not my collection. Anyways, here's the rest of Soul Eater, and then Soul Eater Not, which I actually bought from the same friend I got Oran from, so I have my complete Soul Eater collection. I just need to get the Soul Eater Not anime. And then we have another Kyosho Dare series that I keep mentioning them, and it's Spiral, The Bonds of Fate. I need to get the rest of this. It's actually like 20 plus series, but it's cool. It's also a murder mystery. I seem to like murder mysteries, so we have to get that sometime. And then finally, my Yowamushi Pedal volumes, which I am 1 volume behind right now, I think, or it comes out just in time for Christmas, so I'm not buying it because it's going to be on my Christmas list, and then hopefully I'll get that and I'll just buy it. My preferred sport anime, I do love Haikyuu, but this is my sport. Unless if My Ball comes out, then My Ball I will religiously collect. But this is a really good series. I really enjoy it. Bicycles and stuff. And then over here is just random, like, art book things. Random Ruby Dojinshi. I'm not going to go through all this, but the funnest one, Untamed Hearts. I got a random Inuyasha Zine. Just on a whim. I don't know why, but it's really cool. Anyways, that's not part of my manga, so I probably won't go through this. This is all, yeah, zines and stuff I got from cons. Anyways, my knees. That is my manga collection in half an hour. That took a while. So yeah, hopefully there's something cool you might have been interested in that you saw, and hopefully we'll see you again later. I am sorry I sound out of breath. I'm not used to talking for half an hour straight without a break. Even though I do like the podcast, normally I take a second, we let Lastly speak. I'm okay after. I'm like, I can drink some water. I don't have water with me. I should have brought a water bottle with me. No wonder I sound awful. Anyways, thank you for watching.